Happy Thursday, wherever you are around the world. As you can tell by the title, this right here is an update on XRP. This by far is the most exciting update for the year because of course what's happening with the price, and we're going to obviously talk about all of that. If you've been paying attention to every single update of mine over the course of the last few months, we've been talking about this moment really coming to reality, and we're living that as of now. So big news, of course, the Clarity Act just passed the House in a vote of 294-134, with 78 Democrats voting in favor, more than double the 35 expected, and more than the 71 who voted to pass the FIT 21 last year. This is a really big win for crypto. Now on to the Genius, which of course is being voted on tomorrow, and if that gets voted and passed, then it goes to the president's table. And as we know, the president has been supporting of the Genius Act, and that really just, I think, changes the entire landscape for the digital space. But welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the XRP holders. You guys are, I'm sure, really excited right now. People probably are losing their sleep because what the price of XRP has been able to do. But as I stated to you guys before, your boy Crypto ZX has been calling out for this. And when I said, when the price of XRP crosses the $3 price point, let the fireworks begin. And that's exactly what ended up happening. And I'll show you guys that, what I'm talking about. But we're looking at XRP up 11.3%. Insane amount of demand coming into XRP right now. Over the last 1 week, we're looking at an increase of about 35.7%, which is quite impressive for the third largest asset in the crypto space. Valuation approaching $200 billion, guys. XRP's price has never been able to, I wouldn't say the price, the XRP as a project itself has never been able to reach these types of valuations. So in terms of an all-time high, the valuation has been able to reach that, which is insane. And the 24-hour trading volume through the roof, currently sitting at about $13.5 billion. And the price, as of recording this update, $3.38. Yes, you cannot make this up. I know a lot of haters are, speechless at this point because over the last 1 month, we don't even need to go back 6 months ago. Even just the last 1 month, the tone was quite bearish. Whenever you talked about how good the price of XRP was consolidating, most people were just, bearish, not too excited because, they are not seeing the price explode the way they want. But it requires patience, right? And the people that have been accumulating XRP for years and years, this is your time. And keep in mind, we haven't even seen a rate cut happen. We haven't even seen an official statement coming out from the judge that the lawsuit is over. And on top of that, we haven't even seen the ETFs being approved. So look at what could potentially still happen and where the price is right now. Before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer. Anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So Donald Trump again urges the Fed chair to lower interest rates. We know there's a FOMC meeting coming up next week. So of course, he's pretty much saying, let's do a rate cut. And it kind of makes sense at this point. If you're looking at the CPI numbers, it's looking better than a lot of people expected. And the markets are booming. So if a rate cut ends up happening, I think the markets will thrive even more. I personally think maybe we'd still see an unchanged rate cut this upcoming, FOMC meeting. But the one in September, I think, could have high chances of that getting approved based off of, what majority of the analysts are also, thinking. But look what Monica Long says. As trillions of dollars of assets, bonds, stocks, real estate, the list goes on, becomes tokenized around the world, you cannot overstate the importance of bank rate custody and security underpinning these assets. Proud to have Ripple custody safeguarding the Dubai Land Department's real estate title deeds, tokenized on the XRPL, no elementary task. So pretty much kind of marketing themselves as well in a way, because as we know, tokenization is the future of finance. And they're marketing themselves because remember, XRPL Ledger is that one-stop shop to tokenize your assets. And this is a perfect example right in front of us here. And look at this, let's watch this video real quick. Actually, let's not even watch it. We'll just go over what this pretty much means. So White House confirms President Trump plans to eliminate capital gains for Bitcoin and crypto payments. make America the crypto capital. That's how they're going to make America the crypto capital, regardless of regulatory clarity coming towards the industry or not. You need to bring these types of incentives because around the globe, you could still see another country taken on board and really become the global hub of crypto. So what this means is pretty much if you're using crypto to buy something, you don't pay taxes. That's pretty much what they're trying to get at. Obviously, that's not set in stone. Maybe, what Trump has said at the beginning of, his presidency for this new term, how there could potentially be a tax elimination for US-based projects. Those rumors have been flying around for quite some time. If that happens, I think that would, be a revolutionary moment for the crypto space. But this is quite interesting as well. Do let me know your personal thoughts down below as to what you think. And on top of that, the S&P 500 just hits a new record high. So again, going back to my point on the rate cut, it makes sense at this point. But let's take a look at the price because that's what everyone is here for. The price is what is booming right now. So if you're looking at the dominance continuing to fall, we went to 62.4%. We're literally nailing the target that I've been talking to you guys about literally since the 65% mark. I said, if we lose this support, we could potentially see us retesting the 61.95%, a level we haven't seen since May. And it seems like, we are on track for that. Bitcoin, on the other hand, actually saw a move towards the upside. And while dominance still doesn't budge, this is going to be a good day for altcoins because altcoins are going to, push even more, especially when this happens. And that's exactly what ended up happening. Just take a look, guys. Just take a look what happened with the price of XRP in just the last 24 hours. I've been telling you guys, I drew this line literally for you guys to understand. And that was around the $3 price point. I told you there's not much resistance after that. Do expect things to move up quite fast and how I could even see a potential all-time high this week. We're literally 12% away for XRP to reach an all-time high. This chart is a Kraken chart. I'll bring the Bitfinex chart in the next update to really show you guys what I'm talking about. But you can see we have not yet a yearly high actually. Actually, let's actually take a look. Let me zoom in. We actually did. We retested our yearly high at $3.40, but we actually haven't hit a new yearly high. So what's really interesting here though is to note from that $3 price point, you're looking at an increase of 13.19%. So if that was your confirmation, you could see this for yourself, how fast things moved. And look, once we got into the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level, just take a look at how fast things are moving. And this is why this the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level is such an important level for myself, as I've discussed on my channel several different times. So we're in price discovery, not price discovery mode. We're about to enter a new yearly high. Next few hours, very critical. If we're able to close the daily candle here, I think we could set a new all-time high in the next hours to come. Very exciting. XRP holders deserve it. And just a moment of silence for all the haters. On June 23rd, XRP costed $1.93, and this is where not a lot of people were paying attention to except the true holders. The ones that accumulated there, guess what? They're up about 73.13%. And I'm sure a lot of people wish they could go back, but the opportunity was there pretty much since November. And, the people that took that opportunity, great. The ones that didn't, they're left behind. And it is what it is. Not everyone's going to, ride the wave. Some people are definitely going to be left behind. Love you all. See you later. Been Crypto ZX and peace out.